snowed in Georgia. And he said it snowed in Florida too. Right now there's a extreme cold weather advisory that's been issued, and it is extremely cold. Don't you know that bastard had the nerve to offer me a ride, and then I'm talking about like offered then insisted, okay? And then took his ass, jumped up. Look, he said, you know, there's so many finance problems that he has right now that he needed to crunch some numbers. First he said he was gonna sit there at the table and do it or whatever, and I said, oh, because he asked me, he said, why didn't you come out when I was cooking? And I couldn't believe he asked me that, so I had a weird reaction. Like, what do you mean? I didn't know what to say. You were cooking and I was reading, and I told him, like, this new concern of his, because every time he does see me, he's like, I never see you, you're always in your room. I told him, I said, it's no different than me being in a hotel room, cooped in a hotel room, like, you know, except for I don't have to, you know, pay the same amount, and everything, you know, about the room is not right there. You know, there's actual common areas. But anyways, he asked me that, I didn't know how to respond. And so when he told me he was about to crunch numbers or whatever, I was like, well, I'm about to walk to CVS. And was about to take off, and he was like, "You're going to no, don't walk. I'll take you." And I said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Really, it's okay." And then I tried to back out of it. I was like, "You know, really, no, it's okay. I can use the walk. I want to do the walk." Is what I told him. I said, "I can use it. I want to do the walk." And he was like, "No, it's too cold." He said, "I'll drive you. I'll take you." He said, "Just give me a minute." He said, "I'm going to go in my room and I'm going to lay down. I'm just going to think for a few minutes." Y'all, 10 minutes later, I told him, I said, "Okay, just let me know when you're ready." And I mean, I was impressed about the time, how long it took him. The moral of the story is he never does what he says he's going to do. Okay? Like this 61-year-old male, everything about him is out of order because he never does not what he says he's going to do, as much as it is he doesn't do what he's supposed to do. Okay? Like laundry. You know, I'm going to do another video about him where I'm going to go into details because it's just so much is happening, and I'm not, with what's being done to me, I'm not being able to document any of it. So I'm gonna here soon make an attempt to put it all in a video. Y'all, I go to the bathroom and he on the phone chopping it up, like what? And there's this girl he keeps calling his daughter, but I think it's like, I don't know, maybe a long distance relationship, but he also has things that he's doing here, because like the other night he went out after he showered, right? And I'm talking about, y'all, the whole time he still be trying to come on to me. And remember what I said before, like when it comes to a guy and them being interested in me subtly, like whether their interest, whoever they're dealing with, things working out the way that they want it to, starts to depend on whether or not they're able to be in contact with me or come on to me. And in this case, he's using like being able to push up on me and feel on me, okay, to his advantage. And that's what I talked to him about again the other night, like to not do it, you know. And you wouldn't believe how that worked out. I'm gonna talk about it in the video. It went completely fucking wrong. And next thing you know, he on top of me busting a nut. So, anyways, my hands are starting to freeze. Gotta switch hands. Woo, that